Hello and welcome to the Wall Street Journal at Large, and a very Merry Christmas and festive greetings to one and all. And we certainly need cheer this year. If you'll forgive us, we thought we'd take the risk of spoiling your holiday by spending this week's show taking a look back at 2021. And you certainly don't need me to tell you that it's not exactly a seasonal story of hope and joy. Most of the items that Santa Joe Biden has left in American stockings this Christmas are in fact large lumps of coal. COVID cases are surging again, inflation is soaring, violent crime is spiralling, illegal immigration is swelling, peace is menaced by China, Russia and Iran, who are newly emboldened by Biden's disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan. Still, with all the supply chain disruptions, there was one present delivered just in time for Christmas. Santa's little helper, Joe Manchin, managed last weekend to gift the nation salvation from Democrats' ruinous plans to spend trillions of dollars on their progressive wish list of social programs, by of course saying no to Build Back Better. Give the senator from West Virginia some milk and cookies, or maybe even something stronger. Americans certainly seem eager to consign 2021 to the history books. A Fox Business poll this past week found that 7 in 10 voters think the year was bad for the country. It does make you wonder where the other 30% have been. And 55% think it's been a bad year for their own families. If there is anything positive at all to draw from 2021, perhaps it's this. The country has been given an object lesson in the consequences of progressive politics and ideology. It has seen close up the hubris and arrogance of the modern Democratic Party mindset. And it looks like it's rejected it, with Joe Biden's poll numbers near historic lows and a big win for Republicans in the off-year elections in November. Biden himself neatly laid out the entire progressive mindset when he addressed the nation in March on the anniversary of the start of the COVID lockdowns.
We know what we need to do to beat this virus. Tell the truth. Follow the scientists. Work together. Put trust and faith in our government to fulfill its most important function, which is protecting the American people.
It was all there, just laid out in a few sentences. The whole arrogant, overweening progressive worldview. The hubris, first of all. They know what needs to be done. The infallibility of technocratic bureaucracy. Follow the science. The idea that the state knows best. Put your trust and faith in government. That is their creed. And despite the fact that they had been elected in a controversial and chaotic year by the narrowest of margins in Congress, Democrats were absolutely determined that they were going to transform the country with a huge expansion of government-led programs.
We have a moment, a transformative moment, thanks to President Biden, to do something so big for the children, for the women, to build back better.
What we are trying to do is for the working families of this country, for the children, for the elderly. We're trying to pass the most consequential piece of legislation since the Great Depression.
The kind of investment that hasn't happened since the 1930s. If we are successful, we will truly have transformed our nation.
All this reflects the unerring faith in the power of government. And it was therein that Democrats hold, and it was there in Democratic-controlled cities and states this year too. Endless mask mandates and lockdown policies and other restrictions. Often, by the way, those same rules were happily ignored by the very people who imposed them. Hypocrisy, do as I say, not do as I do, being often another feature of modern progressivism. Meanwhile, of course, these same progressives want to literally control what we say, and even perhaps what we think, and how our children are taught. Speak out against their ideology and you get yourself cancelled, or worse, investigated by law enforcement. So 2021 was a dispiriting year in so many ways, one in which some of the most radical ideas ever to have taken hold of the minds of American policymakers were imposed on a nation that had never voted for them. But that's the main reason, curiously and paradoxically, for optimism in this season of hope. Americans have seen the effects of these policies in their cities, their schools, their weekly shopping bills, their workplaces, played out daily on their screens. They've seen the failure of these policies, and they're making their voices heard.